Hi, this is Susan Jones with Impact Detroit Live, and I am downtown Detroit today, and I have the pleasure of meeting a young lady named Valencia Taylor, and she goes by the name of PT. All right. Hello, Detroit. This is Susan Jones, your host with Impact Detroit Live, and we're downtown today with Valencia Taylor. And you're from?
Upstate New York, Buffalo, New York.
Okay, so we have Valencia Taylor, beauty culturalist, been in beauty industry for over 10 decades.
Not 10 decades.
Oh.
Ah.
What's that? That's good. Do you have anything else?
Today we're with Phaedra. Did I say that right, Phaedra?
Valencia.
No, that's all wrong. Okay. So today we're with Valencia Taylor. She is a beauty culturalist. She's been in the business for over a decade. And her experiences have allowed her to travel the world. Her path runs very deep. And I think we have a little bit in common. Thank you for joining us, Miss Taylor. And she likes to be called PT, by the way. So thank you so much for joining us, PT. How are you today?
Having me, I am great. Thank you so much for having me here. Excited about the interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. So let's just get right into it. Let's talk about your Evolving Beauty book. Tell us a little bit about what your book is about and why are you in Detroit, all the way from upstate New York?
Well, I'm from upstate New York, but I live in Atlanta. I live in Atlanta right now. This is my new baby, Evolving Beauty, and beauty has been a passion of mine for a very, very long time. I've been in and out of the industry for over a decade, as you said, and this book is about the business of beauty in a new age. So what it is a combination of the digital age, which is a time that we've never had before in beauty. Like we've never had this era of, a digital overlay in the beauty industry, and it's really changed the industry, and it's really created opportunities and entrepreneurial opportunities in it. So I talk a lot about the digital age with the multicultural explosion, because by 2040 we're going to have multicultural and ethnic textures of hair and skin tones and melanin compositions that we've never ever had before, and that's going to change the wants and needs of the beauty industry. So the skin products that we will need, as well as hair textures, which is evolving very quickly right now. So the wants and needs of the consumer is very, very important. And then the third part of the digital age is the beauty breakthrough theorem, which is a proprietary algorithm that I created with my consultancy that helps beauty entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs navigate the beauty industry. So it's a tool to help them with modern day marketing tactics for the digital age. And that's a nut and bolts of what this book is, but there's also a lot of just practical, essential tactics in it to help navigate the beauty industry. Things about diversity, things about multicultural, things about hair texture, skin texture, about the importance of the inclusion of the African American woman in our plight in beauty, because we over-index in our spend. So we spend more money in beauty than any other consumer, but we're still looking for the right product.
I agree.
How is that possible? So we spend so much money, and what that is that we're not being courted. We're not being paid attention to. Okay. And I think it's an interesting thing that's happening, and that just speaks to innovation, and innovation is related to investment.
Wonderful. So how do you propose, with you writing your book, how do you propose we change that?
I think it is changing slowly. I mean, there was a time when there were only a few legacy brands around. The Lusters, the Bronner Brothers, the Prolines. And with the resurgence of the natural hair movement, there's a lot more indie brands that are coming out. You know, the Alikay Naturals, the Uncle Funky's Daughter, the Oyen Naturals. So there's so many new independent beauty brands. And I think as they get bigger and as they get more investments and more capital, that the R&D will be stronger. And I just see, I'm very excited about this time in the beauty industry. I think it's really going to change things in the next 10 years.
Okay, it's fantastic. So, do you foresee any of those changes? I know you said you think that it will change within the near future here. So, are you, because you're here in Detroit, are you teaching any of this new information that's in your book?
Well, that's really interesting. I'm not teaching at this moment. I'm also an adjunct professor. I forgot to mention that. I teach at a university in Atlanta. But I am going to create workshops that are a part of, you know, the different sections of the book. But that will come probably like fourth quarter of 2016 or first quarter of 2017.
Okay, so what is your main focus here?
I came to Detroit, and everyone asked me, why did you come to Detroit? I like Detroit. You know, this book is about entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs, you know, inside corporates and entrepreneurs. And Detroit is about a hustling entrepreneurial spirit. And I just like that. And it's also a strong beauty market. Like, hair is really big here. And so everyone's like, well, why are you going to Detroit? I think it's an underserved market. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. I think it has an explosive opportunity right now with a lot of new things that are happening in Detroit. So I think beauty and the entrepreneurship equal Detroit, and that's why I'm here.
Fantastic. So what can we expect tonight?
Well, tonight is really just about fun. You know, it's about celebrating, you know, a long time coming of this book, which I'm really excited about. And also, you know, just socializing and just networking about the beauty industry overall, and having a glass of wine, and just chatting it up, and buying the book. You can actually buy the book. It's available on Amazon.com as a print book, this print book, but it's also available as an ebook because we're in the digital age.
Cut.
Hello. Hello. How you doing? So happy you came here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So this is good. This is good.
Yes. You're the first interview.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so are you back filming? Are we rolling? Okay. So so PT, tell us about your consulting business.
Okay, I started Shine Beauty Culture Consultancy in 2007, and it started as a print magazine, actually. Shine Magazine. It was for beauty enthusiasts and experts. So it went to salons, spas, and barbershops. And that was in 2007. And then when the print industry fumbled, because I had already had corporate experience, I sort of transitioned that into consulting. So I've been consulting with independent brands as well as larger corporate brands since 2007. You know, brands like Sunny Al Jamaican Black Castor Oil, they're a former client, the Wonder Care, the Honey Pot. I've worked with GBL Sales, which is a major marketing and brokerage firm. Worked with them for many years, and they have a slew of some of the brands that I spoke of earlier. So I've been able to touch the business quite a bit. And one of my newest clients is Dollar General. So I've been working with them. They've been around for 75 years, and they really want to invest and really get closer relationships in the African American community. So I'm working with them to help develop some programs, and the Beauty Sense magazine that's out. It comes out twice a year. I help them with that.
Okay, so have you talk about your product line? Do you have a product line?
I do not have a product line, and I would be interested in having one. It would just have to be the right one. And
what would it be?
It would be something that makes life more convenient, because I'm an aspiring minimalist. I want to get rid of all the stuff that I have and just have my life a lot more simple. So it would have to be something that's related to making life simple.
Okay, so were you the publisher of?
No, his phone's ringing. So.
Oh, okay. So do you have? So is there a product that you would like to bring to the forefront? Your own product?
I think at some point I would like to create a line, but I'm not exactly sure what that would be. I just know it would be related to something simple, because I'm an aspiring minimalist. I like to get rid of all the things that I have and make my life a lot simpler and easier. So anything that makes my life simple. I also have a 4-year-old, so
Okay.
I want to make things easier and simpler for our lifestyle.
Okay, so would that be a hair product or a skin product, or which one?
Most likely hair. Most likely a hair product of some sort. But it would definitely be innovation driven.
Fantastic. Okay, so now let's go back to the magazine part. Let's talk about you being a publisher. Were you an editor or just a publisher?
I started out as an editor. I was the publisher of Shine magazine, which was my own magazine. So I had that as my own. And as of now, I just launched Shine New Age Media, which is a new publishing and media venture that I've developed myself. So, I don't want to speak about all the details because they aren't finalized, but you can definitely check me out in the near future, in 2016, for Shine New Age Media, new ventures under that umbrella.
Okay, so from one publisher to another publisher, so can you give me some tips on how to be innovative?
Yes, for or at least what I believe in the direction that I'm going in. I believe, we all know that print is, I won't call it dead, because there are times that we need to, I want to read a book, or I want to feel and touch, and it's a different experience. When you touch and feel it, it feels different. So I still appreciate print, and I believe a lot of other people do as well.
Yes.
But in terms of the innovation, I believe that the ebook, the digital mag, is definitely the innovation that needs where it needs to go. But also things that attach to the smartphone. So any apps and video integration like this.
Of course.
You're already there. I'm sure you have all that already.
Yes.
But I think things that can advance with those three elements.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. We're trying to innovate at the same time.
Exactly. So, well, is there anything else that you would like to share with Detroit?
I'm happy about being here tonight. We are doing a launch, book signing, blogging, branding, wine drinking event at the House of Pure Vin, which is 1 Park Drive. We're doing that tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm happy to be in Detroit to celebrate the resurgence of entrepreneurship and women. So, and I thank you so much for the opportunity.
Oh, thank you so much. We're glad to have you here, and welcome to Detroit.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, he got the memo. Lindsay is busy working. Okay, so PT, talk about the tour. Where are you going when you leave? Oh, making me work. Hi, this is Susan Jones, and I'm live downtown Detroit with our guest in the city today is Valencia Taylor, and she's here to discuss her book, Evolving Beauty, The Business of Beauty in a New Age. So we're going to talk to her a little bit about this book and find out exactly what's going on today in downtown Detroit. How about that?
That sounds great. Thank you so much for having me. We're here today to celebrate the launch of Evolving Beauty, a book tour, and also the book launch. So our first stop on the tour is Detroit. Yay! Yay!
Yay! Thank you for making us first.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I wanted to come to Detroit. One, because I think it's an underserved market. I think that it's a big hair market. It's a big beauty market. And I know there's a resurgence happening here. And there's a waterfall. I'm not a chemical engineer, but I do know a lot about hair, and different people need different things. And I know that everyone's hair in the world, everyone on the planet, their hair is either straight, curly, kinky, or wavy, of varying degrees. Right? And so, it's about understanding what you want, what the consumer wants from their hair. And that's where the innovation comes in. So I do help and work with a chemical engineer, if that's what you need, to help develop that type of brand.
And that's a part of your consulting.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, that's a service that we can provide.
Okay. Fantastic. So overall, I think this is a wonderful thing that you have created, and I think that the beauty industry will fall in love with this book.
Oh, thank you. I'm hoping that that's what happened. I had a friend tell me the other day that it's been years since I had a friend tell me recently that it's been years since anyone has created a book from a multicultural or from an African American perspective about the beauty industry. And I thought about that because when I was doing some of the research and competitors on books and beauty, I don't see competitors that are talking about what I'm talking about the beauty industry, about how to market brands. Take out the digital age of it. That's definitely new. But just marketing in beauty, 'cause there's a lot of history in this book. I talk about some of the legacy brands. I talk about Madam C.J. Walker, the first millionaire ever, female ever, black or white or green. So there's a lot of different tidbits that anyone could gain from this book in the beauty industry.
Okay. Wonderful. So let's talk about your the magazines that you're involved with.
Sure. So I started in the industry as an entrepreneur, and I had a magazine called Shine Magazine that evolved into the consultancy that I have right now. And I've had different clients, and Dollar General is one of my clients right now. They're working to connect a little bit deeper and court the African American woman, and so I'm helping them develop programs to do that. And one of them is Beauty Sense magazine. So it is a multicultural African American targeted magazine that is custom. So it comes out right now. It comes out in spring, and it comes out in fall. So there'll be a new issue in the fall.
Okay. And that's with Dollar General.
That's with Dollar General.
Okay, so let's talk about your tour dates. I know you're starting here in Detroit. Yay! We're so happy to have you.
Thank you so much. This is the first tour stop on the tour, Detroit, and we're happy to have a couple of great partners. Strength of Nature has partnered with us. They have African Pride as well as Beautiful Textures. So we partnered with them. We also have Sheen Magazine. We're really excited about that. We're doing a promotion with them for the tour. It's called Evolving Beauty, where you can nominate yourself or nominate an evolving beauty. And that is an entrepreneur that that's innovative, that's hardworking, that's beautiful, that evolves, that can evolve in the times. And that'll be on our website this week. And the winner actually gets a feature in sheenmagazine.com. Okay. Their entrepreneurial endeavors. Also, Curls Understood is one of our partners. They are a beauty box and also a blogger. So they're the official blogging and beauty box for the tour. It's a subscription box. It's a wonderful box that actually tests your hair, or they give you a test on your hair texture, and they give you products that match that. So we're excited about having some partners that really speak to the beauty industry right now.
Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, so the tour.
I'm sorry, the next 2 days. I got so excited about my sponsors, I forgot about the other 2 dates. Okay, so the second date is Atlanta. That is on May 2nd, and that's going to be at Bar Taco in Atlanta. And then the third date is in New York City, and it's going to be a surprise venue. So we're not announcing the venue yet, but that is on June 14th.
June 14th, you're going home.
You can go to our website to find out any of the tour dates and also some of the new events that we're going to be adding at evolvingbeauty.info. So INFO, evolvingbeauty.info.
That's the website.
That's the website.
Is there a number
No, we just use we're in a digital age, so we just
Right.
really go on the email and the website. But if you go on there, we can definitely contact and give you a call.
Okay, so is this event today sold out?
It is almost at capacity, but we do have a wait list if it goes over. So we're expecting a lot of people, and I'm so excited about that. And I'm excited that Detroit is excited about the beauty industry as much as I am. So I made a good selection for my first tour stop.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And on that, thank you so much for joining us here in Detroit. And thank you for writing this wonderful book that you have here and giving us an insight on how to become evolving beauties.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
This one? Okay.
Before you tell us, set your eyes this way. Look, turn your head towards her a little bit. Now look this way. Yeah, look at it. There you go. This way. This way. Yeah, there you go. Good. Now, do you have a